Okay, welcome back to Guitar Secrets. Now, I'd like to explain a little bit more about bar chords. And I'm going to take the first example is going to be an E-type root 6 bar chord. We're going to call it an E-type root 6 bar chord because we are going to determine the notes that we play along this low E string. Now, if we were to play this E major chord and bar this first fret right here and played that same E chord, that would be an F. Okay? Now that would be the same as taking this capo, and this is a nut right here, this plastic piece, and the strings lay on it. And if we were to move this nut up one fret, right? We're going to move it up one fret, and then we're going to play this E major chord again. That E major chord, even though we're playing the same fingering, would now be an F, because we have raised each note up 1/2 step, and we are determining that note on the F right here. We're going to put it on the F fret here, over that F string, over the E string. The first fret here is now an F. We play the E chord, that's an F chord. Okay? Now if we move it to the 3rd fret, that's a G right here on that fret right there, and we're going to move the we're going to move the capo up to the 3rd fret, play that E chord. That is now a G. So it determines, the chord is determined on the note of the 6th string. So we're going to go up to the 5th fret, which is now the A note on this string right here, the A on the E string, and we're going to play the A major. Move it to the 7th, B major. So once again, we are going to play the E major chord. Then we are going to determine the next chord off of the root 6, which is the F. Then we're going to play that E major fingering. That's an F. And the note to the 3rd fret here is a G. Then the A chord, B chord, C, D, E, and all the way up there. And let's say we want to play the E chord, right? But you want to sing, and oh man, I need to go higher. Well, you can say, I need to move that up. Let's just play on the 3rd fret. That E would now be a G. It's higher. It's higher, right? And if we want, oh, I need to play an A, but I don't want to play the A chord like, I don't want to play the A chord like this. My fingers get tired. Well, you can put the capo on the 5th fret and play that. But then you're limited to all the other chords. But it is an easy way to do that. But say you want to play the A chord, you can do it like this too. I'd like to explain one other chord here, and that would be the E minor chord. Okay, that's E minor. Now we can play that type of bar chord as well, and the note is also determined along the low E string. So once again, if we were to play that E, let's just put the fret, the capo across the 1st fret and play that E minor chord again. That same fingering pattern. Well, that is now an F minor. Let's go up here and 5th fret. That would be an A minor. Right? Because we raised the pitch of the strings. Now, remember that A minor sound? Here's the A minor. That's the same as this A minor. Right? So that's that minor there gets its name along the low E string. So we have E minor, bar the 1st fret, play that same fingering pattern, that's an F minor. G minor, A minor, B minor, C minor, and so on. Now, another type of bar chord would be the root 5 A-type bar chord. And the reason why I'm going to call it that is we're going to play the A major, right, as a bar chord. And here on the 5th string of the A determines the root for that chord. So we're going to call it a root 5 from the 5th string A-type bar chord, because if we play that same A as a same fingering pattern, but say move it down to this B note here, right? And then use that A fingering. That's a B. Okay? So we have A, B, right? C, D, E, F, and so on. G, A. So it's determined by the note along the A string. So if we go up to the D and then bar that as the A note, that's a D. Let's go to the C, right? That C is the same as this C, right? Same as this C too as well. C, C. Now that's a root 5 A type bar chord, and we're getting its note off of the 5 string here, or the A, B, C, D. Right? Now there's one more bar chord I'd like to show you. Let's play the A minor. Okay, the A minor chord. We're getting its root off the 5 as well. Now if we go to the B note and play that A minor fingering pattern, that's a B minor. Start the 5th fret from 5th note here. B. D minor is at the 5th, right? E minor. So we got the A minor. 2nd fret is B minor. 3rd fret is D minor. I'm at C minor. 5th fret is D minor. E minor. Okay. So far we've learned that if you play the E major chord, bar it with the same fingering pattern, it gets its note off of the low E, the E string. The E minor, bar it, it gets its note off of the low E string as well. We have the A major, it's a root 5 A type chord. It gets its note off of the A string or the 5th string. Then we have the A minor chord. We can bar that. It gets its note off of the 5th string or off of this note along the 5th string here. So open A, B, right? Okay, now I'd like to change over maybe something a little distorted here, and let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and use these a little bit heavy, maybe. So I'm gonna use. Say you can change these to power chords as well, but I'm just going to show you something real quick. Let's just say that we're playing this A type bar chord. Remember the A, and then you bar it and play the B and the C and the D. Well, let's just start at the D. I mean the E right here, right? So here's A. You're just playing the A and the let's just play the open A string and the note under it. That's an A5 chord. And then we go to the B. We're just playing the B and the F sharp. Then we're playing the C and the G, the D there, and the A. So that's one way to play a power chord with that root 5 type bar chord. Here's another one. Let's take the E type bar chord. We're only going to play the first note and the next two. Instead of this and these two down here, we're not playing the whole chord. We're only going to play this one, and that one. So So there's a lot of ways to do it. Let's take the E minor. Lay your hand on the strings and mute it a little bit. Then we'll go to the G, A, so you can mess around with it, so good luck.